What is going on, guys? TKD 1, 2, 3 back here video, and today we're going to talk about the brand new Destiny 2 expansion that just came out today. Now, throughout the few weeks and everything, I've seen a lot of people kind of down Destiny 2 for lack of content and everything, and there's just a lot of issues with the game as well that a lot of people are addressing on Reddit or on Twitter or whatever, and I've been seeing, a lot of that, and like for reasons that I don't really, fully understand. Like, of course, there was, some things about the way they lied about, or like just like didn't disclose the XP that you were being given if you were playing through something that was a little bit more short and you could do it a lot of times versus a longer form mission like a raid or whatever, or something like that, or a strike. So there was some issues with that, but overall, that's all kind of subsided the way to the point here, and they have released a major patch for the game. But also, first and foremost, what I want to talk about here is the Curse of Osiris. Now, this is the first of 2 expansions coming to Destiny 2. Of course, like Destiny 1, there was Expansion 1, Expansion 2, and then there was the main, big kind of second year 2 happening and stuff like that. Now, if you were on the fence of getting the Curse of Osiris, the DLC pack for Destiny 2, the expansion pack, it will include a mini campaign that they say is roughly 2 to 3 hours. And at least from IGN, they weren't really that hyped about the campaign. They weren't really, that impressed. And obviously, that is kind of to be expected just because it is a, expansion. It's not really so much of a, big granular thing that is like the Taken King, for example, where they have those big year 2 updates and everything, stuff like that. So definitely doesn't make sense that, this isn't like the most, fleshed out and most biggest story in the world. But hey, you know what? I'll take 2 to 3 hours. I'll take that. That is just, essentially just one stream sitting. So who knows, man? Like, we might do that here pretty soon on the channel. And why not? Why not? Let's just do it. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's just 2 to 3 hours. And along with that, you also get a new world quest. Of course, new missions. Along with that, new strikes, new adventures, new crucible maps, and some new free roam environments as well, like kind of like the EDZ, whatever, stuff like that, or on the tower and everything. So you get new, different open, spaces to really, just connect with other people and stuff like that. And along with all those things, there was question of their adding a new raid and everything. However, there is no raid. There is something that is called a raid layer. So this is, what is being described as a new part to the existing Lethian raid named Eater of Worlds. So it's a little bit of an extra to that raid, I suppose, where there will be new encounters, new puzzles, new loot, new places to explore and everything. And they will also have a brand new final boss for you to fight as well. So to me, it sounds like it's just an update to an existing raid. Eater of Worlds is not really a new raid, but it is enough changes, enough update to maybe warrant your playthrough. I'm not sure, who knows. But let's jump into the patch updates we got for Destiny 2. Now look, you guys, there is a ton of different patch notes here on this thing. You can look it up, full thing on Bungie's website and everything, but there is just a ton of stuff here. I'm gonna just run through some of the ones that catch my eye. So for general stuff with abilities, they increase the damage dealt to bosses from super abilities. So you use your super on a boss, they will deal more damage than what they used to deal. Along with that, they adjusted the output of the recovery stats, so the characters with the lowest recovery totals will start regenerating slightly faster. So that's pretty good as well. Now, one of the biggest things that I critiqued Destiny 2 on, definitely in the start, was the grenades. Now, at least the grenades in, Crucible, they were not the strongest. I didn't feel like they were very viable in a lot of situations. But here, they reduced the pulse grenade damage slightly and toned down the intensity of camera shake and controller rumble associated with each pulse. So that's pretty cool. Along with that, they reduced the recharge rate of additional nades charges beyond the first, normalized the recharge rate of arc bolt and the firebolt grenades to match the other grenade archetypes, and they increased damage inflicted to combats by the flashbang grenade, magnetic grenade, suppressor grenade, incendiary grenade, fusion grenade, skip grenade, flux grenade, arc bolt grenade, swarm grenade, trip mine grenade, storm grenade, firebolt grenade, axion bolt, and scatter grenade. So they pretty much really did do a nice buff to all the different types of nades you get in Destiny 2. That is nice to see, at least from my opinion, just because I feel like the nades were definitely on the weaker side, definitely lower power, definitely not really viable in a lot of ways, and like a lot of times you would rely on the grenades to really get you that one kill, and it just end up it just won't, it just wouldn't get you that kill. So I definitely am proud to see that they are really tweaking the grenades here. And let's move on to my main class, the Titan. Shout out to my Titans out there. Let's go over what has changed here with the Titan. So they fixed an exploit allowing the Titan's rally barricade ability to generate infinite ammo for certain weapon types. So that has been fixed. Along with that, they fixed an exploit allowing players to chain Fist of Havoc abilities indefinitely. Also, they decrease the distance traveled in air with the shoulder charge ability when it's executed without a target. So you will travel a little bit less if you don't have a target onto that shoulder charge. They also increase the number of soul hammers that can be thrown during the duration of Hall of Samurai Super. I love this one. This one's really good, right? So what they did here was that they took the hammer of soul, right? And you now can throw more hammers during the duration of that ability, which I feel is a absolute must. That was a little bit on the weaker side in my opinion. There was definitely better things to run on that one, but definitely do like how there are more hammers to be thrown here on the hammer of soul. Along with that, they extended the timer for the hammer strike weekend debuff by 1 second and corrected an issue that was causing the visual effects not to represent the duration properly. The sunspot health generation buff now lingers for 3 seconds after moving through a sunspot, and the tempered metal and soul invictus no longer trigger off combatant solar shield detonation kills. So that's pretty good stuff there. Now moving on to some general weapon changes that they fixed here, and they started off with increasing the base damage and reduced the precision modifier of precision auto rifles. So those were slightly nerfed in a little bit of ways here, and also they did hand cannon accuracy recovery now scales the rate of fire. So that's an interesting, you know, tidbit there and everything, stuff like that. And they also increased the damage of a impact on a lightweight single shot grenade launcher, which I feel is necessary just because like those grenade launchers in the campaign, yeah, like they were kind of viable in the campaign, but when it comes to PvP, it was not the strongest thing. Another thing that I would really like to take in the Crucible, I would rather take, you know, maybe a shotgun, for example, or something like that. That's more going to be more towards my really playstyle and everything. I just feel like the grenade launcher definitely would not be the most beneficial thing in PvP and everything. And again, there are way more changes to this than just what I just listed. There are a ton of more stuff on Bungie's website. Make sure to go check out all that good stuff. If you're interested in knowing how your Warlock changed or your, you know, Hunter changed, everything, stuff like that, definitely go check out the Bungie website. Also, another thing to note here is that the power cap to Destiny 2 has been raised with the Curse of Osiris. And so upon beating the base game, you were granted with the level 20, right? And that was usually everyone's level from here on out, right? But now it is being raised to level 25, so you'll be able to upgrade and really level up your character just a little bit more. Not too much more, just a little bit more and everything. And also they have raised the power levels of your character to going to be 330. So now 330 will be the max. You'll be able to raise your power level. However, there are different ways to make it an absolute max of 335 through mods and everything. And that is essentially all that has been changed. It all has been added with the Curse of Osiris. This is just a brief video. It's to really just kind of encompass all that you'll be getting here with Curse of Osiris, and maybe even convince some of you guys to even buy the expansion along with myself. And I will of course be streaming this, and of course I'll have a full maybe one sitting, you know, let's play through of the entire Curse of Osiris story mode. So I'll probably be doing that here shortly on the channel and everything. And of course I'm gonna try and burn through AC Origins in timely fashion. Make sure to check out those streams as well. And that is my time here on this video. If you want to enjoy it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, or share down below. I appreciate the videos. Give me. Thanks for watching, and as always, I got you.